phone calls, as long as I'm doing first 48, as long as I reach the talk, get 30 customers in 30 days, as long as I file the 5 absolutes, as long as I got the 5-star creed, it does not matter. The system will work, but it's the mindset in which I do the system. Some of you aren't getting the fact that the mind you have is one or two ways. It's willing to do what's needed to build the life you want. It doesn't matter your background. It doesn't matter if you got a degree or not. It doesn't matter. You know, I got my 21-year-old son is coming home from school, and this year's best football year is his 4 years college football scholarship athlete, #1 defensive back in Division II. Great year. I said, what happened? He said, Dad, I got to the point where I just didn't care about what everybody thought about me. So what he means is I was worried about making mistakes, so I would hesitate because I was worried about if I made a mistake, the coaches would say something to me, and that bothered me. He said, I just said, I have the skills, I know what to do, and I'm just going to do it.
Just do it.
What I find is that some of you feel like because you've experienced so much life, some of you just in a rut of life. You feel like you're a certain age. Hey, how can this happen for me right now? Some of you living in the trash of yesterday. Guys, let me tell you, the last 2 years have been the hardest 2 years of my life. But let me tell you something. In preparation for 2017, some of you hear me say this, is that November 1st was my new year. So Happy New Year for me is November 1st. Because I don't believe January 1st is the day you start building your dreams. Some of you wait till January 1st and say, oh, here's my plan for 2017. But 2017 started for me. Some of y'all saw me fall off the radar. I've been all over the place. I went to meet with some millionaires in Atlanta. I went to meet with some millionaires up in New York. I said, hey, look, I need to make 10 million. So how the heck do you make 10 million if you ain't talking to people that got 10 million? So, the results are easy. Easy, guys. Here's the thing, is that first 48, when you first get in the business, if this is your normal, right, I fast-tracked to regional. Not because I knew everything, but because the mindset was, if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it all the way. Why are some of you playing around with the idea of being successful? You're sitting in there for 2 or 3 years and you're not seeing this as a part of your business? And here's what I want you to know. This is normal. I've been on 2 5-star trips.
Wow.
And when I tell you about 5-star trips, is that I hate that I haven't been on another one. Now, let me tell you what the 5-star trip is. The top 20, oh, it's more than 20 now, right? Well, back then it was 20. The top 20 highest performing consultants out of 400,000 got to travel somewhere with the owners of the company. I've been to Lake Tahoe with the owners and some top leaders. And I've also been to Pelican Hill, which is out in California, most incredible resort. Kobe Bryant lived up the hill. He would come down, hang out in the resort. Michael Bolton is the most incredible thing. And what I learned on the trip, it's not about the trip. See, when you're sitting around the pool with people that's making $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 a month, the owners of a billion-dollar company, me and Jerry Thompson Jr. in Lake Tahoe, this is one of my most incredible moments. Jerry Thompson Jr., billionaire family. It's in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. I got up early because I take these walks because I want to take it in. You ever just want to take something in? So I'm taking a walk and I go outside. It's Lake Tahoe, it's cold. And Jerry Thompson is sitting outside drinking coffee. He says, Julius, come sit down with me. And we started talking about family. And I said, Jerry, why are you doing this? He said, what do you mean? I said, come on, the company's going to hit $1 billion. I'm a businessman. Why not sell it? He says, I didn't start it to sell it. Because legacy is what I wanted to build. He said, well, one thing we built 7-Eleven was about legacy.
Wow.
Imagine that. And he said, it's just me and him sitting there talking. This is about legacy. There's going to be some bumps. There'll be some bumps, Julius. But if you hang in there, I promise you will deliver. And guys, I'll tell you, I looked the other day and I started to really look at what it took, even for him. It is not the big hit. It's not the big win. Everybody see the big boxing matches, the Super Bowl. Everybody like looking at the Super Bowl, looking at big things. It is not the big win. It is the little things of every day. Hitting that, I love the picture that hits a hammer hitting steel, right?
Yeah.
And when you're hitting the steel and the heat is hitting it over and over and you just pounding away at it, I want you to understand, iron sharpens iron. And as you continue to bang away at it, it doesn't mean it won't be bad days. It does not mean it won't be bad days, but as I look at our residual check today, and I look at the $24 one that started 6 years ago, it's about a little bit every day. And so, the one thing I need you to understand is that how do you start your day? I want to give you some tools to start your day if you want to be successful in Ambit. I'm going to use some real tools. I don't want to talk hypothetical to you. And what I want you to understand is that, what are your activities every day? What do you do every day? What does your calendar look like? Now, this is not my personal calendar, but it looks a lot like this. I use colors and color coding. And here's what I'll tell you, that I'm an entrepreneur, and what I'm giving you right now is not just about Ambit. It is about your life. Right. Because I'll look at some of your calendars right now, and it'll tell me why you're broke. See, here's the thing is that I see two types of people, and I've been blessed to be around some really successful people in my life. I grew up in the projects of Baltimore. So I also grew up with two of the biggest drug dealer uncles in the country. So one of the things I learned about that part of my life is that I can tell who you are. See, some people dress up real pretty, get in their car, drive home, and they drive up to their apartment in their Mercedes. And see, I can sniff them out. See, some of us fake it because we got a pen. And that pen says senior, but I can sniff it out that they don't have a residual check. Or they ain't got a weekly bonus in almost 3 or 4 months. At some point, you got to be honest with yourself. And I want you to understand this today, is that in your life in 2017, I want you to be able to look in the mirror and say, what my life is when nobody's looking is what my life is when everybody's looking. And guys, Joshua said it to me. You said it. If you run yourself over with the bus first, for a long time in my life, my face out here didn't look like my face back here. So what happens is you cannot become wealthy with two faces. I need y'all to get this because 2017 for Julius Weems is going to be one that you've never seen before. And I need you to understand that for your life, you deserve to have a 2017 that's better than anything you experienced yesterday. But it can only happen if you decide right now, enough is enough. The front, the lying to yourself is enough. Because some of you sitting here saying, well, who is this guy telling me this, telling me? But then you go outside and you're like, man, I don't even have enough money to put gas in my car. Enough, you deserve to be wealthy. See, I can take somebody who knows nothing but has a mindset of a millionaire and teach them how to build something with Ambit. Have no doubt about it. And God, this, I'm going to give you a tool. I'm going to give you a tool that I've been using for 10 years. I'm going to give you a specific tool because I didn't want to come here and give theory to you. Here's the thing is that I don't leave things in my head. My head needs space to think. My head, I got to think about how I'm going to make $1 million this year. I got to think about what I'm going to do. So here's the thing, is things you don't have to hold on to, use tools so you don't have to hold on to them. I ain't holding on to grocery lists. I ain't holding on to a honey-do list. I use a tool called Evernote. I love it. It's free. It syncs with my phone, my computer. I have projects in there, you guys. I have my vision board in there. For the last 10 years, I got my vision board. I look at what numbers I want to make. I look at everything, and I don't leave things in my head. It's clutter. Clutter will destroy your vision. Oh man, clutter will rip you apart. Clutter will destroy your ability to see things that you should see. Here's the thing, I keep a daily journal because I can't keep the chaos in my head. How much chaos are you carrying around in your head right now? Some of you can't even hear me right now. Some of you can't even hear me because there's so much chaos in your head. There's so much going on in there that you can't. I let it go every night. I spend 5 minutes every night. Write down the struggles I'm going through, how hard is everything I'm going through with my mother, my father. My mother has dementia, my dad's been going through financially, but I'm like, today, when Mario asked me about the training, I was like, I already had something booked, Mario. I can't come back. I said, no, I need this training. Okay. I need it. I said, I need it. You know, I'll go take care of that later. But I need you to stop playing with yourself.
Come on, Doc.
Guys, this is bigger than Ambit. This is more about you